best players do what they do.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
From the painted area, won't go down. Parker into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Deep two there, won't go. George. From the outside, no good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Schroeder. Stuffs it down with authority. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Parker. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Oklahoma City's got it. Schroeder. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Nerlens Noel, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Walker with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Batum. Walker. And the finish at the rim.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Into the front court, it's Walker. They find themselves down 10. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Hornets have the basketball. Walker. To Nick Batum. Surveys the floor. Defense making the ball carrier work. To Kemba Walker. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Westbrook, pass to the rim, throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on a swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
Walker into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. Westbrook to the rim. A pass stolen by the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist picked up by Robertson. To Walker. Batum. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. The Thunder will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter.
And I've been seeing a lot of barking back and forth between the players and the fans. I actually like that. I think that gets the players more engaged in the game, in particular sometimes when the game seems like it's dead air.
Westbrook to Paul George. To Westbrook. OKC now with 4 to shoot. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Parker. Cleans the offensive glass. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Oklahoma City ball. Shot from the lane won't go. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Down a dozen. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Westbrook. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Walker with the basketball. Down 12. To Batum. For 3. Nick Batum forcing that one. No good. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Parker with it. Looking to make something happen. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. To Westbrook. Rebound taken by the Hornets. Parker. To Nick Batum. 5 seconds to shoot. Parker. Batum. Batum cashes in. Well defended. He still finds a way.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
New blood coming in for both sides. Batum to Kemba Walker.
Into the game. Number 40, Cody Zeller.
To Batum. Shot clock winding down. Walker. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Westbrook. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. That's rebounded by the Hornets. Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys down 11. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Good victory here for the Thunder as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Thunder
got the win in a nail-biter.
They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Charlotte Hornets are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. chemistry was clearly not the issue today because they were definitely sharing the ball well. Still, everyone knows they'd rather be sharing the joy of a victory.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Russell Westbrook was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports,